Yeah, the Gustavus game, like I said last time I was interviewed, I knew it was going to be a great game. I knew it was going to be up and down, and we really did a nice job of, especially our defense, keeping the game in front of them. That was a big deal, and play well defensively. And obviously we did that. We got the shutout, and Katie McCoy is such a good goalie, kind of leading the country in goals against and shutouts, and she's been very good for a long time. So, she stopped our first two breakaways. Verney had one, and then McCollins, and she stopped those. And then, we were lucky enough to nice play by Mac Ori to turn the puck over and create a puck up to Aubrey and Alex come down the ice and get that game winner in the middle of the game. And then we just played solid. We held them to very few scoring chances. Right at the end when they had their goalie pulled, they had a couple. And power play, they had a couple. But otherwise, yeah, we played 60 minutes really well. And it was just a really good hockey game all around. So I was very, very pleased with the outcome, but also pleased with the process. I think we did a really good job. And then, up to Duluth, a little bit of a hangover, so to speak, with playing that game against Gustavus and, beating the number one ranked team in the country. And then we go up there and kind of lay an egg in the first period and play not very well in the first period, and then the second period again was probably our worst period of the year. But I'll give them credit that sometimes when you're playing poorly and things aren't going your way and we're not making good decisions on the ice, it's kind of hard to pull yourself out of that too. And they did a really nice job of that, and then played outstanding in the third period. Scholastica's goalie was phenomenal. All game long she was, but in the third period we could have easily scored 6 or 7 goals, and she made a lot of good saves. I think we outshot them 22-3 and beat them 2-0 in the third period. So a good takeaway from that too. But overall, 2 shutouts last week and a pretty good week. Yeah, and pretty happy right now, obviously, with where we are, being 11-0, and we got the number one ranking in the country, and that's all fun. But I think last year at this time we were probably ranked 1 or 2 as well. So we were ranked 1 a lot of last year. So, but that just brings a little more pressure and a little more energy, and going down to St. Peter to play the Gustavus tomorrow night. And we're very familiar with playing down there. We have a lot better record, though, against Gustavus at home than we do down there. So we're just, we're going to have to play a typical game. We're going to have to play the same type of game, I think, that we played here to beat them, and we're going to have to play defensively, and we're going to have to capitalize a couple times. But, we play them 3 times during the year, and it's always tough when you play a team and you win, because we're not really making a lot of adjustments. We need to play our game and play the same type of game, and as where Gustavus is probably going to make a couple adjustments, so we might have to make a couple adjustments during the game. But all in all, we just need to be playing. But it was nice last game too when McCollins and Goodrow don't put up any points, and then Alex and Aubrey do, and those two had both the goals. And I thought Alex Hunke had her best game. She was WIAC Player of the Week. I thought she was the best player in the rink, and that's tough to do against Gustavus because there's a lot of good hockey players in the rink. But Jordan O'Connor played phenomenal. Her net presence was the best it's ever been, so that was great. And McKenna Ori was phenomenal. Aubrey, and so we just need some of our top players to really step up. But basically, we need a complete game out of every single player, from the goalie to 60 and probably the 10 forwards playing. So it's going to be a great game. They always are. Can't wait.